Hello everyone, this is Billie. Welcome to Billie Holman Creations. Now what in the world is in this box? Another project that I had in mind some time ago. Started, never finished. I guess I started, kind of got stuck thinking, oh now what? Put it aside. This is what we have. Well, just some oddball items here. I have some half black beads there. I have this these pretty little stones, colored stones from Temu, of course, from some time ago. I grabbed those out. Now this mold here is caterpillars. It's really quite adorable. Of course, it's a fondant mold, but it's a heavy silicone. And Miss Coral from Coral Marines gave me this when we were in Las Vegas. So I poured some of these cute little caterpillars, and they're really cute. I have to say they're really cute. They're chubby. I did different colors. I think I just used scraps of when I was pouring other things. So I did paint the eyes. I just did a black on the eyes. I'm going to have to go around and do a white. The little caterpillar feelers are here, but I think I'll just forget you can't even see those and then put some wire on top, maybe with a bead. Then I have these coaster molds that are butterflies, and there's a set of 4. So I thought, okay, we're going to pour these wings because I'm going to take everything to the other room. If I pour this wing and set him right on there, look at that. Chubby, chubby, chub. I'm just going to say chubby, chubby, chub. Butterfly. Huh? So, to decorate them, is what I'm trying to think about, is I've tried to get colors that I can use. And possibly just do the these heavy little stones around the edges. And then, oh, there's a red one. Then with some of these nail art pieces I did get from Temu, I could sprinkle them within it or in the middle. I had another thought though, and it was about tinting the resin for each one of these. Don't know that, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to gather this up, and I have one more thought, and I'm going to go to my back porch to where we pour resin, and we'll figure out something. Be right back. Well, I hope I've gotten it together. My goodness. My room looks nice. I mean, it's definitely my resin area, but I've got it all cleaned out, cleaned up, things put away. Anyway, okay, the 4 butterflies. I'm probably thinking they take 1.5 ounces each. So I'm going to go ahead and make a cup. I'm going to make 8 ounces, and hopefully just 2 ounces each will be enough. And so I'm going to be using my Resiners E3 to cure the butterflies. And then I also have a Resiners curing machine that if I have any extra, I'm going to pour some gears. But I'm just going to start off with 8. So using Bond Crafters epoxy, I really do like this resin. It's very economical and it's lovely to work with. So let's just do just 1-to-1 parts. We'll just mix her up. And I can come back. Oh, come on, open sesame. I'll come back when I've got this mixed. 5 minutes, 1-to-1. Wear your gloves, wear your gear, wear your glasses, wear your ventilator. I mixed for 5 minutes, a full cup. Now I'm just going to try quickly to get these little stones in for the wings. Now, I only have 4 molds, so I'll have to do the 5th one later. There's the blue-green. Kind of gold. I put that in for the orange one. Okay. Green fleck. Move these aside, and I'm going to get the tray here. I better move these. This is my Resiners mat. I actually cut it in half so I can use it here in the center, the flat piece, and then the bumpy piece that catches resin is on my right hand side, so I can you know, put everything over there. I just seen, no matter how hard I try. Okay, let me just get that. I saw fluff. Tape and tape and tape. Wash, wash, wash. I still can't seem to keep them nice. Let that dry. Okay, so let's go ahead. I want to try. Let's try the gold one. Put a little of my resin. I'm going to move my scissors out of the way or I'll have... Oh, there's other things I need to open. Hold on. Just to be sure. There's a bag. I grabbed a bag of these beads. These half beads. And I want to put them in a dish. Oh God, can I open this with gloves on? Okay. Got this in a green dish, some of them anyway. See what we can choose from. I'll have them all over the place in no time. I did grab a pair of tweezers that were in a package of something I picked up. All right, now little accents. I wasn't able to find every color, but I found these little accents here. There's some orange and some yellow, and I did find a purple. Here's a green, the green one, and or the blue one actually. Do I have another green? I guess not. And then I grabbed just some little gold piece thingies. So this might take some time to get it all out there. And I better, first of all, my chair just bumped down. I want to get a little resin in each one of those, but what do I want to use to put it down with? I guess just a pop stick. That's what's going to be handy here. So let's get a little, I better look in the, yes, you can see me okay. Move you over. Just want to get it sticky. And maybe just lay it on the sides. So let me do this top one first. If I just get around at some edges, it's going to move. You know it is. Even just on the bottom would be pretty. Enough of that. Let's just pour some resin right in here. Let me give this another stir. I like this stick. I think I only have one. I think I got that from JDiction. Hello. No, you cannot. Where are you, Bert? Excuse me, I've got to let him in the other room. Bertie, Bert. Before I pour. Come on. Go, go, go. So I'm in my back porch, and this is where the cat door for in and out is. Just a tad here. Now. I'm going to watch this. If it starts getting warm, I'm going to put some black in it. Or maybe I should do that now and let this set and degas a little bit. Get my heat gun. All right, I'm gonna get my heat gun on this, pause it, use what's left here in my cup and make some black. And I'll be right back. Okay, I was able to mix up that black and I just kind of smothered it into other molds. But let's look at this. It's been sitting a while, thinking I can start decorating, but I did not wash the rocks. I didn't even think about rinsing the rocks off, because now floating to the top is a bunch of dust particles, because I did not think to wash the rocks. And I'm gonna hope, since these are kind of full, oh, that might not work, will it? I was thinking I could possibly, you know, but I guess not. I just don't want fluff. Maybe if we mix up enough pieces in here, which I doubt will make a difference. So anyway, that was discouraging. I'm going to sit down. I've got an air purifier going. And I don't think I need to touch this anymore, do I? Do I? So you can see those dang flecks. Let's get some sprinkly things in here. What did I grab? I grabbed yellow. It's a cute little bottle. Cute for necklaces. Grab some yellow for the green. Should I get a little stick? I think that's getting, oh, you know what would look good? Don't do it, Bill. No, I can't do it now. I was thinking about thickening up. Oh shoot, that's a big blob. I think I wanted that much, but hey, it's a butterfly. There's no such thing as an ugly butterfly. I'll get with it, Bill. I watch so many wonderful artists out here in YouTube and think, oh my gosh, what they do is beautiful. And I watch them step by step, and then I think, oh, that took so much time, but your video's not an hour. How'd you do all that? How? Here's some, these are, I think I'm going to put them in the red. They're more red than they are orange, I think. Let's just get a few sprinkles of these. Are they orange? Ah, they're more orange. Dilemma. Look at, they're all turning upside down. Is that enough? I think so. Well, sure. We don't even need to turn that around. We don't even need to poke them. The lid. Then the other I had was, oh, the darker green. Was I going to put that in the blue? Yes, I was going to put this in the blue because the blue body is blue and green. Just trying to make do and see. That's all you need to do is look around, see what you have, look at colors, look at texture. What can I, you know, sometimes it takes me forever to make up my mind though, but I think that's pretty, eh? A little more up here. Whoa. Dang, not like that. Heck, for goodness sakes, Billie. All right, stop. Little bear there. That'll cover those little fluffs. I don't have anything for the red. I have another yellow. But what we do have is, look, I should have brought, I don't know if I can grab these with the tweezers. Look what I brought. I poured just a bunch of these in here. So I'll have them all over the place before our time is up. I have to admit that. I thought there was a lot of blues, but there's some blue. It's taking me forever. I'm gonna go get my diamond dot pen, and I'm gonna pour these out on something bigger. I'm gonna try to add a little bit of glitz and glamour. Okay. Or, yeah, gosh, I've got to do it. Where in the world is the rest of that bag? Oh, it's right here. Where can I pour this in? Because I cannot pick. That's dirty. I've got, oh gosh, gushness. Save your, save your deli cups. There's little tiny ones in there. We won't worry about that, but let's see what's in here. Now I can see better. Just grab a few if I can and pop them in. I thought we had more colors than that. All right, look. Yeah, cute. Tweezers are going to work, Bill. Look at, we can just do this. Give a little texture. I know there's two green ones. Thought about going fancy then. I thought, well, no, these aren't fancy. These are just cute little, pretty, fat, chubby chub. Butterflies. Whoop. Oh, there's white ones on there. That's kind of rough. Coming off. You staying. Now I want you off. Thank you. Just, okay, a few of these. Look at how that's going already. I've got to hurry. Are these red? This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to go get my other dealy bopper to pick these out. And I'm going to color with some of these, which I wish I had more of now. And I'm going to add a few of these little golds in. How's that sound? So until then, let's see what I'm going to try to accomplish. Back shortly. Well, here we are. These have set up. Now, they need a top coat because you know how thick that resin was getting. They didn't sink and I didn't swirl them around. So they're rough. They're rough on the top. Now, I could just leave them in the mold. Oh, that's where that pearl came from. Anyway, pardon me. I could leave them in the molds and top coat. But I'm wanting more, I think I'm wanting more of a round edge, you know. Not quite going over the sides, but a little rounder. And if I want to do that, we're going to have to take some, oh my goodness, some of my liquid latex here. And, gosh, I've got to go over it. It's so rough. Anyway, I'm just talking. Let's go. I'm going to, pardon the hands, been doing something else today, but they are very pretty. Look how that turned out. And then if you put the little red one on top, that would look, oh, cute as can be. I did go ahead and paint their eyes. Need some eyelashes, I think, and some antennae are leaning back. They're in the mold, but I think I want to put some out protruding. The eyes are just little half beads I had. I believe I did them all. Oh, except the purple one. Did not do the purple one yet because I've got to pour another Oh, I'll have to pour another one. Might as well do that at the same time, eh? All right, so what I want to do is I should get some cups and set these on. I have some latex here in this little squirt bottle for application. It's probably pretty dried in the tip. Let's see what we've got. Just a little bit. Let me just do a little poke here. Get some of that out. Well, it's not quite set up in there, so we're okay. And I'm going to put these on a piece of silicone in the other room. But we are going to, I think, leave the lip and just try to fill that lip, if I can, neatly. So all we need to do, that's what I like to do, this dries quickly, so I just take a little section and just pat around the edge with my finger, ball of my finger, and just get to the edges, so when that dries, the resin won't come over the edge. That's the plan, right? Make sure you get it way over there, and if you keep messing with it, it's going to pull itself off as it dries. So I'll just get a little more here. So I'm going to do this to all of them, and I will meet you in the back porch where I can mix up some more resin. Okay, I'll see you in just a little bit. Well, I just took I just took a piece of, I think this is 18 gauge wire, just jewelry wire, and I cut them into 1-inch pieces, and I'm just curling back with the bow of the wire. I'm just going to curl back a little loop, and I'm going to just make these simple little antenna, just making them straight where I joined the loop at, and if there's a piece sticking out, I want to move that out of the way. Then I'm going to take my little drill from Temu here, and I'm going to drill, maybe if I can get down 1/4 inch. I don't need to go that far. I'm just going to put a little bit, maybe a couple or an 1/8 in there. Make some holes and just glue those in. So that will make noise, and I'll be back when that's finished. Okay, I've got those drilled now. It's just a matter of getting a little glue. I did try to shape them over a marker so they've got a curve. And I'm going to just get some of this B7000 here. If I can get it out just a little bit. And then, whoops. I'm going to glue all these little antennas on. I'll show you. Maybe they should have been out. Maybe they should have been up. Maybe they should be sideways. Oh my goodness, do I even know? Maybe a little to the side. Okay. That helps. Or they can be cockeyed. It doesn't matter. As long as I can get them in about the same. There you go. There's your little caterpillar / butterfly. I did put eyelashes on. Not a good job. Spread that a little. Okay, she's ready. Ready for her wings. So when I come back, we'll be having some resin mixed up and ready to finish these off. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, I'm back. I just finished putting the inclusions into this purple one. And what I did do is mix up 4 ounces of Pudio. This is Pudio Epoxy Resin. It's a 1-to-1 I really like it because it's self-leveling and it makes a really nice top pour. I do have bubbles here, but I'm sure we'll get rid of those. So I went ahead and poured the butterfly. He's not completely full. I tried to push everything down. If we have any left, maybe I will try to fill him up. But for now, we've got the latex rubber on the back of this butterfly here. And if I can turn it over, and they all fit in here, I'm just going to set that on a little cup, and I'm going to try to top coat all of these. Can you see that one? Here, let me move it up a little bit. And once I get this done, I'm going to have to move or get an extension cord so I don't have to move this G3 over to another area of my craft room, or my resin room, my back porch. This is my back porch. It was supposed to be an office, but I kind of took it over. Like the husband says, I've taken over every part of space in this house, but hey, that's what we do, right? We're the nest makers. We're very familiar with our homes and what needs done and what needs where and who's got that. Where'd you put this? Ooh, look at the pink show up. Just enough. I do have a partial pour to the side of me for anything extra. It's just a mold that I'm going to gesso over anyway, so colors don't matter. Let's see, my last one. Then of course I'll finish the purple one off camera when we're ready to whoops, what am I doing? Already been there. Get over here. Let's just be. I don't want it to make it or allow it to run over, really. See how much we can work with here. Let's get a little stick. Pop stick, and I'm just going to start bringing this. Oh, I do have a spatula. Where's my little spatula? That's going to need more. Should have went around the edges first and brought it in, and I know better. It works easier that way. It's kind of hurrying. You're already to the tip. It's pretty thick. We have 40 minutes playtime. The Pudio, but it's really a thick resin. And of course, I always mix 5 minutes or close to 5. Oops. Oh, stick my hand in the orange one, knock it over. No. Look sideways. Ugh, still needs more. But let's get to spreading these. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set them in my G3 for 2 hours. I'm thinking about placing the caterpillars right on top of these if it won't knock them over. I'm afraid it might knock them over. I should have clipped that edge off. But these are going to be pretty cute, I think. So I will leave you with this. I'll get my heat gun to it. That helps spread it also. And I'll see you in a little bit. Take good care. Bye. Well, pardon the glare. Look at these. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh. After the top coat, I pulled off the rubber from the back. Now I was in a hurry, but I've got a few rough spots here. But look at how that shines through. Blue. Here's the red. green. All I did was gather whatever and try to color coordinate it. And if you have, you know, the eye to color coordinate, anything you do should work out. This one's crooked, look. Okay, I might have to add a little more glue and clean up some glue. So all except the purple, I do need to pull this out, do the same thing, get my latex on the back, pour the top. Well, I can leave him in there for now, but I'll just show you. I just found some half rounds and some rhinestones for eyes here. So that's all I'm going to do. I tried to color some lashes, not real happy, but I'm not the best at that sort of thing, that's for sure. Put on a little eyeball, have it blend in somewhat. And there we go. I don't know how to back these, to be honest. All I've got in the shop is like welding rod. If I was to, I don't know, if I had stronger wire, I could do a curlicue, sit that on and have a plant poke, and it could be rather angled. Not quite sure yet, but this was a fun project. Thank you, Coral Marine, for that cute little mold. And everyone take good care. I'll take some other stills. Until next time, hit that like, subscribe, and check out my Amazon storefront for all of your crafting needs. And if you see this one, the hype button is on, oh, hit that. That helps a lot too. So, once again, big hugs. Bye, everyone.